Ladies and gentlemen, Gatekeeper, welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys are good at trading. Today, market is down about 0.6% there. On the S&P at 0.5% positive. Semiconductor down along the Dow, Russell 2000, transport, banks, energy, biotech, healthcare, home builders, utilities, retail, emerging market, every single sectors are red today. Bitcoin down, gold, silver miners are up, dollar up, oil down, treasury bond up. Rates are down, VIX popped about 10% there. Let's stick with S&P 500 ETF. Spider! 65-minute chart here. So this is what we closed yesterday. This is the level, as you can see here, the falling resistance, along with the short-term moving average in that vicinity here, that green dotted moving average. I also really need to dodge that and make a move to the upside because they were working with that up gap yesterday. Well, this market gap down this morning. So that dream of that up gap becoming any sort of catalyst for any type of traction to the upside, well, that dream has been sailed down the drain.
You wanna fuck with me? Okay.
And so I think Bull's heart was really broken, I think.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
However, Bulls managed to hold this 360 or 384 level. This is the vicinity. As you can see, we've been holding this level for several days or so. Bears, I think, really needed to see that follow through. And so what happened was, though, we've been grinding here for about 4 days. Reclaimed that micro-term moving average on that 5th hour, and with that little bit of buying pressure there, you can see on the 6th hour, used that micro-term as new support, brought it right back up. However, we were not able to break above that falling resistance. We kind of pretty much closed just right on it. Not only that, the down gap from this morning isn't fully closed. So as you can see, about you know, let's see here, about 30% or so, 40% or so remains. Pretty similar to what happened yesterday. It looks like you see that up gap wasn't fully closed. And it looked like it was very bullish. So we gapped it down and this gap was filled. And so I think if bulls can kind of reciprocate that move by gapping it up, I think if we do see a gap up, it actually do a little more, because we are, if we do see a gap up, probably needs to gap up above some about 391 or so, 391, 392. If we do see that, you know, buyers are able to get above the falling resistance here, and able to get above the short-term moving, that green dotted moving average here that has been acting as resistance yesterday and today. So it's going to accomplish a lot, and this is going to turn into an island bottom reversal here. So I think just because the sentiment is still so bearish, there's so much up and down shenanigans been going on here. A lot of gap ups, gap downs, up move, down move, fades, rip. Just a lot of moves that's just, you know, shaking a lot of people out.
No, sir, not me.
And so traction is what bulls really need to see. And that's probably gonna what they need to see, an up gap to kind of find at least some sort of traction to the upside. However, if we see another down gap, if bulls cannot dodge a down gap, because down gap has been the name, the weapon of choice for the bears been to you know, work with pretty much this entire year. We've been seeing a lot of down gaps that open. So another down gap would actually just do the job here for the bears. Break below the micro term and finally break below that 384. Check out that oscillator. That oscillator very swiftly curled back down. With that gap down this morning. Yesterday it looked like bulls had at least one more day of energy to push, as you can see right here. Well, they weren't able to do that with the down gap. So you can see quickly, you know, curl down. You know, the oscillator is favoring the sellers going into tomorrow. A premature curl down is showing weakness unless if bulls can able to bring this up quickly and make sure to get back up here. However, if this thing oscillator comes all the way back down, that's going to show weakness, especially if the price break below some of the major pivotal levels here at 385, 370, 385, 380, and 378 and stuff like that. Things are looking very, very difficult for the buyers. So bulls desperately seeking for the oscillator cross back up, and sellers they just need to see another downturn and make sure to you know, work with the falling resistance here. As long as there's resistance, stay as a resistance, I think the bears can continue to make this move to the downside as the trend. And bulls are going against the trend. Obviously, you can see the lower highs and lower lows. So we come back for you. We'll reassess the situation. Enjoy evening globe trading tomorrow.